Hey there Tesla fans, Aaron Rath here from Rat's Tesla, and today we're going to do a little bit of an install. We're out here in the garage. It's a little chilly today. I got my heater on, but we have some fun stuff from our friends at Add-On Design. And for those that don't know, Add-On Design has a bunch of cool products, but I really like their lighting products. I have their ambient lighting kit in Slowpoke. I'll have a link to the video above and below in the description as well. Today we have two new products from Add-On Design that we're going to get put in Slowpoke. One of them is a center console cover. It's actually already in my car. I'm not going to show you the install of that. I'll show you the product once we get inside the car. When I first got it, I wasn't sure I was going to like it because it feels like it's a polypropylene rubber type thing. But once it got put on the car, I actually really like it. It matches really clean. It's white, matches really clean with the white interior and looks really good. The one downside to it, and it's only because I have the rear screen installed on my car, is it's bulky, and so I can't open up that center console without popping that rear screen off. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. We'll see. I had a cover on that center console before, but it ended up getting more in the way, so we'll see how long I leave that on. But I really do like the way that it looks and fits on the car. The other product I got is another lighting kit. This one is interesting. This one goes along the sides of the glass roof to give you a little ambient lighting from above. It's controlled via the app. It also comes with a remote control to be able to turn the lights on and off. I'm not sure. I think they'll look really cool in there. Let me get that straight, and I'll put a video below, or I'll put a video over this while I'm talking, of the ambient lights that are in my car now. I really love the kit. I did end up doing a different wiring with the ambient lighting that comes in the car that I purchased, so that it would go on and off with the car. And if you want me to show you how I did that, you can drop a comment in the video, or in this video, and I'll see about making a video for that. It was kind of a little bit harder. I wired it into the trailer hitch plug for the car so that it gets power and shuts off all the time. And when you open the door, the lights turn on. When you close the door and you're not in it, the lights turn off. But that's a different video. Today, we're going to install this light kit that basically goes on the glass above the driver on the outsides. It does not go on the front or the back. It just goes on the sides of the glass. And this was really cool because of the way it's installed. It's actually got a cool place to plug in, and it's super easy to do. Probably take us it'll probably take us about, I don't know, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes to put this in on camera. You know, it'll probably be a 10-minute video or so, and because I'm putting this in while on camera, it'll probably take me a couple hours. But that's the life of YouTubers. That's what we deal with. But let's go ahead and let's get inside the car, and let's break this kit out, and let's see what's in the kit and what we need to do to get it installed. Okay, so let's get this unboxed, see what comes inside of this. So it comes with a remote control, but it does need the battery. We'll get to that in a second. Battery's cheap. You can get them on Amazon. But I'll see if I have the battery, and if I need to, I'll link a link down in the description down below so that you can find the battery as well. It comes with 4 rolls of double-sided sticky tape. It comes with a set of instructions for the app, for the controller. It does not have instructions for installation per se. It did come with a card, and on that card is a couple QR codes. One of the QR codes says for installation video, and in that video, about halfway through the video, it talks about this installation. It also says that the instructions are for this, but the instructions that pull up are the instructions for the full ambient light kit that I already have in the car. So if you need to know how to install this, you're going to have to watch this video. Okay, then it comes with the power source. It has the USB plug, and this has an on and off button on it. And we'll undo this because this is important. It's got long cables and short cables on here. Okay, So the short cables, well, we'll get to that in a second. The long cables are going to run up top so you can plug them in to the lights up top. Then it comes with these sets of lights, and it actually comes with 3 sets. They'll send you a spare if you ask. So we only need 2. We'll take these and set them aside. Actually, it comes with 4. It comes with 2 full sets. And then what you have is it has this wire off the back side. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take this tape and you're going to stick it along the top edge here, so that when you stick this to the glass just inside the car, and we'll show that to you in a second, you're going to run it so this little cord with the plug on it comes out the back side. Because then what you're going to do is you're going to plug it in to one of these longer cables on the controller here, and you're going to basically pull it out this backside here up top, run it down here, and plug it into the 12 volt that's in the back of the car. It also comes with the 12 volt plug with a USB-C and a USB-A plug in there, so you can plug both in. It comes with some tape, and I like that they include this now. They didn't include this in my other kit, but this is basically just a cloth tape to put over sections of the LED light that you don't want to show glowing, or to kind of tuck things away. And then it comes with a couple pry tools, and these are really nice pry tools. I use this red one that I got for my other light set. I use it all the time. So when you order these things, do not throw the pry tools away, because you will use them on other parts of the job. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go inside to our kitchen table, and we need to take this tape and 2 of the light strips and get them plugged in, or get them taped. But you'll notice when you pull these out that you have some longer ones and some shorter ones. We want 2 of the longer light sets to go in here. We don't want a shorter light set. So we're going to make sure we have both of the longer light sets and get rid of the shorter one. We want to make sure that they're pretty much the same length. And these 2 are the same strips. So we're going to take these 2 in, and 2 sets of the double-sided sticky tape, and we're going to go put double-sided sticky tape on these so they go in the car. So let's go inside and do that right now. So now as you put this tape on here, you kind of want to look at it from your car standpoint. So you want to lay these out so that they're flat. And it actually works better if you can get some masking tape and tape this down, and I'll do that in a second as I do these. But what you're going to do is you'll notice that there's kind of one side that's kind of bumpy, and then there's one side that's very flat. You want the flat side to be what you put the double-sided sticky tape on. So what you're going to do is you lay these out like they would go in the car. So for instance, like I'm going to have this one up front here. This will be on the driver's side, so the sticky tape is to the top, the light would be to the inside of the car, and then we'll do the opposite on this other one. So the sticky tape is on the top and the light is to the inside of the car. I'm going to pause this real quick, go grab some masking tape, and then we'll get this double-sided sticky tape put on these light strips. Alright, so now I have these taped down to the table. I'm just going to take this double-sided sticky tape and roll it out down the inside, or down the side of each one on the black side. So I don't know if you can see, but on these you'll see a clear side and the black side. The clear side is the light. So you'll notice I have them set up so they're the insides of the car facing in, and then I have the cables down on the other end of the table. Not sure you can see that. But what we're going to do is, this stuff is very delicate, so you just need to take your time doing this and just kind of stick it on there at the beginning and just slowly roll it out and get it to as close to the edge as you can get. Like I said, take your time. I'm going to speed this up. So once you have them taped, you'll see this is what you have. You'll have the nice tape all the way down the end on both sets of lights. And in this now you can see the clear part is the light itself. The red part's going to stick just inside of the window frame up top. So now let's go back out to the garage and let's get these put in. All right, so now I'm going to try and get this installed to see if you can see it. But basically, the end without the plug, so you have the plug end and then you have the non-plug end. That's going to start right up here in this corner. You're just going to pry this down a little bit, and that's what you have these pry tools for. So just going to kind of pop that in just a little bit, and you'll notice that you kind of get a natural gap in there. And you can use both of them to kind of create a nice little gap here. So we'll use the orange one down the road, and then we'll use this red one to help us get started. So you just kind of want to peel your first part of your tape. Just minor difficulty there. Had a couple things I had to fix. One, I had to get reading glasses. Two, I needed to change battery. It seems like the hardest part of this is getting this tape, the red part, ready to go. So little X-Acto knife here should help with that. So you just want to start it just a little bit. Then we're going to start it forward, as far forward as we can. So we're going to take this, I want to make sure our red tape is out so I can pull it. We're going to take this, and you just want the exposed white edge just barely seen. You're just going to kind of stick it in and push it up. And then go through and just slowly do it through on the glass here. And the good thing is, because it's got the black edging, it'll hide where you're not as clean in there like you want to be. And I have noticed that, you know, this little smudging tool will get in the way a little bit, so you might have to just kind of push it along back there a little bit. And as you go, you're just going to slide this tool back to give yourself more room to work. I'm going to go through and get this all installed, and then I'll give you an after shot of what it looks like. So quick pro tip here, between where the rubber ends and this tape, there's black, red, and yellow wire that's showing. You want to use this tape and kind of cover it up, because when you get to the end on the back side, it will show if you don't cover it up. I noticed on the other side when I did the driver's side that I didn't do that right away, and I had to go back and fix it after the fact so that it didn't show. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get the passenger side installed, and then I'll show you what it looks like and what the next step is. Okay, so once you have this in, you'll see you just have this thin white strip showing. And what you're going to do is you're going to run that all the way along to the back. And then when you get to the back, see if I can, when you get to the back, right back in this area, when you get to the back, right back in this area, you're just going to pull this down. So you can pull this down, just pull down a little bit, and you're going to stuff the rest of the wire back in this section. And you'll notice that it cleans up, and we'll clean that all up. But then it goes in this back section. And then what you're going to do is back here, if you pull this down, you'll see these little white wires hanging out, one on each side. Well, this one's not out, so I got to go feed it through, but you'll find those wires, and then we're going to plug those into the plugs. Okay, now you'll see we have this wire out on this side, we have the other one out on the other side. I'm going to take our plug, and on this plug, this is our power. You have two long white ends to this cable. We're just going to take one of those and plug it into each side, and it can only go in one way. You'll see the way it lines up. Plug one in there, and then plug one in on the passenger side. Now we'll do a test lighting real quick. Take this and plug it in here, and then this is going to go down, and it's all going to plug in down here. Sorry, I got a new tripod. I'm just learning how to use it, and I keep grabbing the wrong knob to turn. So we're going to plug it in down here. There's a 12-volt plug. I'm going to plug it in, and now we can go inside and see if our lights are working. So let's take a quick gander inside and see. And we can see along the inside that we have these lights running along the inside, and those look pretty cool, and the ones on the passenger side as well. If we look from the back, you'll see the driver's side, passenger side, both lit up, and you'll see that the plugs or the cables are just kind of hanging there. Now we just need to tidy this up a little bit and get this figured out. Put the camera back on the tripod. Now it's just a matter of cleaning these cables up. So mine's a little loose. I gotta tighten that up. We're just gonna kind of take this and run it along the back side here and take this all loose and just kind of pull this up, and then we're gonna, it's glued on there really well. I'm gonna take this all the way off, all the way around to the end here. So you'll see I have it from the top and then all the way around the bottom down here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this cable and just kind of run it on there really good. So let's go ahead and get this all tucked in here. Once you have it tucked in, we're going to come all the way over to this end, and we're going to go down there. Let's get this all nice and neat and tucked in. And then this has just little clips on the bottom here that clip in. We'll get those all clipped back in here in a second. Get this all pushed up nice and neat. And then push this back down. Get it pinched in there. Now the last little piece to making it beautiful happens down here. You can see that I have the cables coming here, but this little piece here just kind of pops apart, so you can figure out how to run this. What I'm going to do is just I'm going to kind of tuck everything I don't need in back in the back side here. And then we'll just take this piece and run it out here and just kind of swing it around and tuck it in. And then we get it plugged in, and we got a nice little plug in there. We just got to get these all battened down, pop back into place, get this rubber seal back on, right? And voila, that's what we got. So now if we pop the camera off here again, you can see that, I mean, I can clean this up a little bit, and I probably will, but you'll notice that as we go up the edges here, we get this all cleaned up, get this put back together, we'll get that tucked up and nice and neat. Pushed in there all the way and it's turned on, you get a nice light there. Now, there is an app that you can use to do this, so let's check this out. The instructions out for the app, it'll show you one that you can use the remote control. I gotta go see if I have a battery, But if you don't want to get the battery and you just want to use an app, you can just go on your phone, use the camera app, take the picture of the QR code. It'll open up the app store for this one, and I already have it because I have different lights like these. So I'm just going to open it up and it'll scan. It says I have one device available, one connected. So I'm going to hit that. It's a successful connection. So we'll close that now. So it's got two different LEDs loaded. I think I need the LED DMX. That's this one that just loaded, and I can pick, like I just picked blue and it changed to blue. If I pick green, it'll change to green. I'll probably just leave it at blue. That's what I have my car set at. And if I go to my car one, you can see it's at purple now. I think you can see it. I can pick blue. It should change, but we'll leave these up top blue. So there you can see those change to blue. So now let's see if we can't get this all cleaned up, get us in a dark area, and we'll see what it looks like. But you can see as I come over here that, you know, we've got our blue ambient lights on the center console and the dash, and now we have the blue up top. Looks really clean. It'll look better once I get a little bit more cleaning up done, but you can see looks really nice. Just on the sides you can change the brightness, which is good. And yeah, so let me get this cleaned up and we will get this parked in the garage where it's dark. We show the lights and then we'll close this video out. All right, so now we're in the car and you can see the blue along the top as well as the blue in the bottom. Again, the ambient lighting kit that I had in there, I did that a while ago. Same company, both from Add-On Design, and I will have links in the description down below. Very easy to put in. I really think this top one took maybe 30 minutes to put in, and that's about it. So that'll do it for today's video. Very simple install of these ambient lights you can see above my head that just have to do, and I get brighter with the light in my garage. That's the heater in my garage. But very simple install, took about 30 minutes to put in, and really finishes off the look of the interior of my Tesla Model Y. Again, I'll have this kit linked down below, as well as the kit that I have already in there. I also have a discount code, so make sure you use my discount code down below. This will be my last video, obviously, of 2023. It's been a good year. I look forward to 2024 and seeing what it brings for all of us. May you be safe tonight as you celebrate New Year's. May you have a happy New Year. Bless you and your family and everything that you have going on in 2024. That'll do it for today's video. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know you're watching. And as always, get out, go drive, be safe, have fun, and we will catch you next year and in the next video.